Your voice, your opinion, your community. Fact TV, free speech, protected.
The following is independently produced programming. The views and opinions expressed are those of the producers and do not reflect the views and opinions of Falls Area Community Television, our staff, or board of directors.
Hi, this is James Bourke, TV show. Today, we're gonna talk about carnivals. Cause that once been going on a boat trip. Monday, this coming Monday, to wake Sunapee. That's where they have dirt bikes as well. Mississippi. First, we're gonna talk about first. We're gonna discuss sports, of course. Like we should know. We're gonna talk about canopy bowling today as well. I like watching it on 10:05 in Boston. We like canopy bowling of John Bat. Then afterwards came Don Gil in 1958. October 4th, Saturday at noon. And that was Don Gil's, the TV host. And for weapon, president and the director. And Waf Stewart, Wap on Dots, and Waf Away. And Audelio on the tonic scoreboard. And Keith Williams on the big board for the folks here. Watson and wife in person. And don't worry. Stoneinator and coordinator, and Brian Howard on the camera. I've went 2 and 3. There's a lot of canopy bowlers. Oh, and the wife table temp show as well. That's for the whole season. There was like 5 strengths and 5 bowlers competing in a live table temp show. Waf Stewart, the Wap on Dots and Waf Away, sometimes could see the parents with the comment at the Pastor when he was at Pilgrimage in Airfall. Because it's hard to see from where he's sitting. So sometimes the boys have to point to him, like the balls were, so the pen comes out. And like in the fall, it started half earlier because of the college football season got on the way. That means get going. And after two Taper Jam shows, one was Saturday in August, 5 o'clock to 5:30, and the last one was the following Saturday, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And I don't know what I was gonna say. Then the ladies came on after that. My favorite, Danny Park and Dennis Casey. They both started off. And until the following week. That's all to say about that. Of course, there were a lot of cable systems of the new home base of the Pilgrim Lanes in Haverford, Massachusetts. Of Candlepin Scans and from Pike Pass Range, Wyndham, New Hampshire, Candlepin Stars and Strikes. And of course, your host was Doug Brown and Dan Murphy. And after that was Wheelerwinds in Nashua, New Hampshire, Candlepin Stars and Strikes. Then that was from Wheelerwinds in Nashua, New Hampshire, of Dick West and Mike Moran. They were very good people, hostess, for 8 or 9 years. Whoa. And it was on Cotswolds, Thursday night. The scene from Candlepin Stars and Strikes. They filmed the Boris and I as well. And I want to thank again A. Harden for 10:05's TV episode. It was January 26th, Friday night, 7:30 p.m. To say it's been a wonderful ride, and it's and last person stepping on the alleys was Don Gil and Dave Fritzes. And first time I saw Candle Pinball, I was like, what is this? It's not Tampin, it's Candlepin. And like, once people step on the alley is Don Gil and Dave Fritzes. And that was the Saturday, the 28th at 10:30. Wow. And it was to be on sometimes 10 a.m., sometimes earlier, and sometimes 2 o'clock because of the Golf Classic. On 10:05 in Boston, WCUB. Okay. And sometimes, like, the ballers will get 10 marks, and sometimes 11 marks in a row. And and 4 strikes in a row as well. That was George Barber, George Ramett, Jeff Atkins, Dick O'Connell, Tom Oster, and Jack Sanic. Okay, now we're gonna talk about our offense. And I want to say hi, if it's okay, to Ryan, my sister, and my mom. And I love the Dukes of Hazzard. The Dukes of Hazzard, like Tom Wopat, Dan Snyder, and Daisy Duke, Uncle Jesse Duke, Cooter Davenport, Seth Weddle, Holy Hawk, and Mrs. Teasdale, and Boss Hawk, and Woo Hawk, and Cletus and Annis, and of course I can't forget the only one, Seth Roscoe Picatran. And and sometimes it's different people keeping score on the tonic school board. Sometimes it's Boss Girlman. Sometimes it's Keith Williams. And sometimes Scott Burris. And oh yeah, okay. Sometimes it's Scott Gorman. Not all the time, but sometimes people tense and can't pinballing. I was still watching it every Saturdays at 12 noon to whenever, and it's been on for 58 years. Whew, that's a long time. And let's see. Oh, yes. And the Atlantic, Massachusetts is spent by rates 102 degrees for Atlantic, Massachusetts. And I want for the live temperature show. It's been alive from Pilgrims in Heaven, Massachusetts. The virus whites is still 102. Whoa. And every bowling alley I went to, it was like that as well. As well, yes. And I'm just gonna beat the sun here. I still see Sharon Carey and Terry Seifer and Mrs. Ticklein and Sarah Ticklein, excuse me. And Diane Ticklein and Dean Ticklein and Dean Carey. The guy I worry most is the Cumbers who was to stay at the warehouse in our fault. Oh, and especially Doug Mary and Mrs. Mary and work. He's I came up with a lot of Doug's friends. Mrs. Mary, thank you. And I will say hi still to my friends. And it's it's kind of warm out today. That's for the hair and my weights in. I'm not sure what the rest of the week is gonna be. Um, yes. I was still watching golf on 10:04 in Boston. And 10:07 in Boston as well. The the NBA Golf Classic. What I was to say, on 10:05 in Boston for the whole college football season. Our shows would start half earlier. Candlepin shows on 10:05 in Boston. And if they're very good, what they did for bowling. I apologize for that. They done a very fantastic job in putting those shows together at the TV station for 10:05 in Boston. Every Saturday, well, they took it on Friday and depended on Saturdays for whenever Don Gil wanted it. Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna say. No, not that. There was a testimonial for Don Gil's bowling show on 10:05 in Boston. And that was from Woburn, Mass, the Crossville in Woburn. And that was one time ago. And there was saying goodbye to Don Gillis. He was a nice announcer on 10:05 in Boston. There was it hit the free stand appearance every week, except for the live tape show. That's the time they do that. Okay. We're having fun or what? And I want to say hi to everybody I can. Fanny Sterry, Larry Sterry, Cheryl, Dwayne Newhouse, Alex, Nikki, Alex Newhouse, and Wappen and Terry, and Fanny did all the work. on the 4th of July on Seabrook Beach, New Hampshire. I was to help him a lot. 6 or 7 with crosses. I was to build. And yeah, okay. Uncle Barry, I miss you. Oh, it's not nice. And Mike Walsh, Connor, Jack, Graydon, Noah, and Matthew, Mark, Walsh, and Kristen Walsh. And Mary Walsh. And Uncle Barry, it was very good to see you that day. And I'm sorry once again. It's tough. It's like we was on the deal, and my auntie Pat, Sifa, from next door to Mom's house, buy me candy after Christmas. And it's me. And hold on. This is our day. James Bourke, signing off to next week, next Tuesday. See you then. Bye-bye.